Jaws.
Jaws toys have been pretty scarce over the last 50 years. And now NECA, or NECA, has released over the last few years 3 action figures from their Real Toys line. We're going to take a look at those as well as the supporting accessories for their 8-inch figures. So let's go ahead and take a look at these. Alright, and first up is everyone's favorite abusive alcoholic, Quint, the fisherman or shark hunter, wonderfully played by Robert Shaw. And first and foremost, this action figure, just wonderfully captures the likeness of Robert Shaw. So, one thing I've noticed about the NECA figures is they're kind of stiff. So I was a little paranoid in sort of exercising the joints here, but it did seem to loosen up. He doesn't have an additional head, but he does come with a lot of extra accessories. His headband, and here we can see the nice detail of his name on his fatigues. And among the accessories, he has his spear gun, or harpoon gun. Very nice detail, wood grain finish, metal, his machete, and his baseball bat for smashing the ship-to-shore radio. Two beer cans from Rhode Island's finest, one crushed, one whole. All right, and next is basically the second figure that we never got. Would be remiss if I did not discuss Martin Brody a little. Honestly, as good as these 3 figures that we did get are, I mean, Martin Brody he's the main character of the movie, so he is if I only got one out of the mix, it would have been him. But unfortunately, I guess NECA and his estate couldn't come to terms on the figures, so pre-orders were canceled, and that leads us to our next figure.
Hello. Hello back, young fella. How are you?
As you can see, the figure carries on the standards set by the Quint figure, and gives a very good likeness of the actor Richard Dreyfuss, as well as excellent detail on the fabric, and just the details on the shoes especially look great, and has the same articulation that the Quint figure had, basically elbows, shoulders, wrists, hands, hips, knees. Here's the backpack, one of the accessories, and he's got his styrofoam cup, and then also the Smash styrofoam cup for his pissing match with Quint. And here's the alternative head with the floppy hat on it. And here's just a comparison of the 2 head sculpts. Very, very good. Just excellent. Excellent detail. Like the Quint figure, kind of stiff going, when you're starting off with it. Last but not least, his duffel bag, as well as the backdrop that comes with each of these figures, taking a piece of the poster art and using that as a backdrop.
Try to keep them off me until I'm lower.
All right, and that brings us to what I would say is the best of these 3 figures. And starting off with the accessories, we have the shark dart or the poison dart, an extra knife, his bonus head. If you don't want him with the scuba mask on. He also has that flashlight, spear, and then his oxygen tank, and then an extra knife, and just very nice figure. The body's pretty much the same as the others. Has the same bit of articulation. Everything's the same there. And then nice bit is if you don't have the sort of levitating stand like this one, then you can use the foot pegs for the regular stand. And now we'll get on to the accessories. So this is the dynamic figure stand, which actually has some nice features to it. The only kind of bummer about it is it has these screws, so you do have to like pick the position you want it in and then tighten the screws around it. But it also has this, if you have any flying figures from the NECA family, you can use that to mount them maybe from a glass shelf or window or something. And then we'll set it up with the basically the base stand, which is how I use it. And then just shows how you can position Matt Hooper on that. Pretty sturdy. Comparing it here to one of the Hasbro 6-inch figures, obviously it's scaled a little smaller since their sort of large figure line are 6 inches and not 8 like these. The Hasbro one, I would say, it's sturdier. It allows you more options to put more than just one figure on it. And you also get 3 of them for basically the same price as the NECA one. And then the figure stands, which are just these circular ones. They work great with the NECA figures. I have a Blade Runner 2049 Deckard figure that fits on them as well, but doesn't work for like Black Series Star Wars figures from Hasbro, or goes in too deep for them. And then kind of my favorite accessory are these headstands. And these have 4 different sizes to them. So they actually do accommodate Black Series. You can see here how small the Indiana Jones tote character is compared to Richard Dreyfuss's big head. Also a couple of posts for putting helmets on. And then just to give these some scale, here is a reaction figure for the Bruce the Shark, just showing, obviously, the shark scaled way smaller than the Hooper figure, but just makes a nice display option. All right, and in closing, here are the figures. One cool sort of accessory is this factory bottle opener, and it actually scales very nicely with like the Quint figure. That will close it for now, and thanks for watching this if you made it this far, and hope to see you on the next video. Thanks.